Hello, I'm Matt Guff from thehouse.com, and these are 2018 Rossignol snowboards. This is the Krypto, and this is the XV Xavier Delaruy's pro model of choice. These are great big mountain, kind of all mountain style boards for intermediate to advanced level riders. This one, the Krypto, is a little bit more forgiving than this one, the XV. You definitely have to be like kind of that high-end rider that knows what they're doing to ride this bad boy. Both are directional style boards that are meant for riding in deeper snow, ripping on groomers and riding through chunder. The Krypto has a 3/4 set back stance, which isn't as much as an 1.25 inches that you'll find in the XV, but both boards actually feature something called Amp Tech Elite. It's 60% camber and then a little bit of rocker on the nose and the tail. The biggest difference between this Krypto and this XV is actually that the Krypto has 15% rocker on the tail, 25% on the nose, and then 60% camber underneath each foot in between the feet, which is great for stability at high speeds. Both boards have that kind of hybrid profile shape, but the XV has 20% rocker on the tail and 20% on the nose and 60% camber. So the nose on the Krypto actually has just a little bit more a rocker, but there's something unique about the XV over the Krypto when it comes to like kind of nose and tail technology. This board features kind of like a spoon out roller technology as well. It means that the board kind of spoons up so it floats across the top of deep snow a little bit more. The Krypto has a feel and flex rating of a 7, a little bit softer than the XV, which is a 10 on the 1 to 10 flex rating scale. 1 of course being extremely soft, 10 being extremely stiff, but they have very different flex patterns. Now, and that's a lot to do with the kind of cores that they have. The Krypto has a poplar wood core with 3 beech stringers, kind of like down the center line of the board. The XV has poplar as well, but there's a lot of additional laminates to it. There's basalt fibers that you'll see in strands across the top. There's aramid, which is Kevlar, down the middle on the bottom. And then, of course, it's going to be biax glass. And both boards actually feature biax glass. But the unique thing about the XV is the core is actually milled and shaped to be thicker on the nose than on the tail. And the reasoning behind that, that kind of super directional flex profile, is that this board does a really great job at running and riding through really choppy snow conditions. Xavier Delaruy definitely knows that to get to that pristine, light, fluffy powder, sometimes you have to charge through really crappy snow, and the XV does a really great job at that because that nose is quite a bit stiffer than the tail. Now, the Krypto, again, still a great all-mountain, big mountain style board, is going to be a little bit stiffer in that tail area, actually. It has a directional flex profile, so the tail is going to be a little bit thicker underneath that back foot. The nose is going to be a little bit torsionally soft. Both boards have a sintered style bases that require them to be waxed and well-maintained throughout the season, and they both have serrated knife-like blade magnet traction edges, great edges that grip down on really firm snow, and it has, of course, a 360 wrap. Both boards are great. You know, hopefully you can kind of decide on which board is going to be better for you. The Krypto is kind of more for, I'd say, maybe that inbounds kind of big mountain style riding, and if you're like kind of that real big backcountry style rider, the XV is going to be for you. Both boards can be ridden extremely fast. This one's a little bit more manageable. This one definitely takes a lot of energy and skill to master. Both are great boards from Rossignol for 2018. You can check them both out at thehouse.com. Thanks so much for watching. Leave a comment or a question. Let me know if you've ever ridden the Krypto or the XV. And of course, if you haven't done so already, subscribe to the House Board Shop YouTube channel right now.